Finally, Cardano is seeing adoption in its DeFi ecosystem. Look at this chart over here, the chart of the total value locked measured in US dollars for Cardano. It's going up since beginning of the year, measured in ADA tokens, so not looking at US dollars, but ADA, this is at an all-time high. We've got MinSwap, we've got Indigo, we've got Vi Finance, Liquid, we've got the Jet stablecoin, all with multiple tens of millions in total value locked. So is this the chance to double down on Cardano? Well, let's make the comparison. How high is the price? How much activity is there currently compared to the market cap of ADA? For this, again, we can look at DeFi Llama. We've got several blockchains here. The most active, the largest of the blockchains is, of course, Ethereum. And here we've got roughly 8 times of the total value locked in market cap. The market cap is 8 times larger than the total value locked. On the Binance Smart Chain, that's 11 times. On Arbitrum, the total value locked is even less than the sum of the ARB tokens. That's because on Arbitrum you use actually Ethereum to pay for gas. On Polygon, it's 6.4. But we are interested in Cardano. Cardano, with a total value locked of 153 million, has a market cap to total value lock of 64. It's the most expensive of the chains. If you of course exclude Bitcoin with its ordinals, right? Bitcoin isn't really used for DeFi. Cardano, which is intended for DeFi, is still incredibly expensive. But what about the long-term performance versus Ethereum, for example? So let's not look at Cardano in US dollars, because in the end, cryptocurrencies are highly correlated to one another. When Bitcoin and Ethereum goes up, then of course Cardano goes up as well, and vice versa. When there's a crypto winter, Cardano goes down. How is Cardano currently doing relative to Ethereum? Now, why relative to Ethereum? Because there is direct competition, more or less, but also there is more correlation between Ethereum and Cardano than between Bitcoin and Cardano. So that's the chart. That's the long-term chart starting in 2017, October of 2017. ADA divided by ETH. And this was in a very nice sideways trading range, which now broke down to the downside. Cardano again underperformed Ethereum. And if we take the absolute bottom, the bottom of 2017 in terms of relative valuation, and there might be an additional downside of 60% versus ETH. And who knows if that support can hold. Where does all this poor performance come from? It's very hard to say. There is some more usage of the DeFi applications within the Cardano ecosystem, but people are simply not buying the ADA token. Maybe it's related to Charles Hoskinson suddenly searching for aliens, chasing UFOs. I don't know how serious this is, but apparently he even paid for at least parts of that research, of that expedition. Here's a little Twitter thread around this. He confirms this. So who knows? What I'm looking at is simply what's expensive, what's cheap. Cardano still has a ton of goodwill. The market cap is still huge compared to its total value locked. So either the total value locked has to increase by 10x, or the Cardano price has to come down by 90%, or both happens. And we meet somewhere in the middle. Either way, the current momentum around Cardano is not positive. I personally do not double down. I don't have any exposure to Cardano. I also don't short it because the community itself is very strong. You can already see the comments raging below this video. Cardano will take over all of DeFi. Who knows? So far, if you haven't been in it at the very beginning, you are likely in the negatives, at least versus Ethereum. So not something I want to be part of, even if the current Cardano crowd tends to toy around with their tokens in that newly created DeFi ecosystem. And let's discuss the prospects of Cardano down in the comments, but also in Telegram. There's a Bitcoin Strategy Telegram channel. Over here, simply just search for this Bitcoin Strategy channel within the Telegram app. There's also a link down below. So looking forward to see you there, looking forward to chat with you. Bye-bye.